we are buzzing this morning. A very good morning. If you've just woken up, you are in for your just rewards right now. We've got the incredible honor of welcoming a band whose music speaks to the hearts of millions. Driemanskap has captivated audiences with a unique blend of traditional sounds, infectious rhythms, you'll understand what I mean in just a moment, and powerful storytelling. And now they're telling a very big story. And that's not all. We also have the privilege of welcoming back a true visionary and extraordinary talent, someone we love on this show, a man whose journey has captivated the hearts and minds of audiences as well as fellow artists in South Africa. He is an inspiration. Ladies and gentlemen, can we put our hands together for all of the gents, including Bravo le Roux and Driemanskap. Welcome to it. You guys look like fire. You had to bring a gold disc there. Certified gold, my friend. How does that feel? Congratulations to Shava as well, man. That's brilliant, dude.
Yeah, shout out, man. I'm lost for words, but I'm happy that Cape Town is finally being recognized right now.
Sure.
You know, because Cape Town is kind of like a different country with what's happening in in South Africa.
Completely different.
But
culture,
also just to inspire kids who come from where we come from. Thinking that your dreams are not valid because they never saw it happening before.
They need to make that connection,
Yeah, so it was very important for me to bring this flag down to Cape Town, and soon I'm actually going to be taking it to the streets just to inspire. Everybody, to say thanks to everybody that's been supporting the journey, and just also to inspire young kids to know that their dreams are still.
You're never getting it back, but we're taking it and we're keeping it down in Cape Town, dude. But congratulations. We know we don't do it for that, but it matters. It really does. And the timing's pretty good, gents, eh? This is what we want to see. Exactly. So congratulations to you guys as well. I would imagine taking on a number like this comes with a lot of responsibility. It's a struggle song, man, and it tells a very big story, a very dark story, but there is a message of hope within that, or a fire that burns. Why did you want to take this on?
Hey, man, I mean, it doesn't matter where you are in life or where you are in the world, you are going to be faced with some kind of challenge, you know? So this song, it inspires you to keep going. Never stop fighting. Do not look back. Phambili means forward, right? So you need to keep looking forward. You're not going back. Do not look back. The only time you have to look back is when you're checking how far I've come. You know? And also, especially today, man, current situation right now, we're dealing with a lot that it's really breaking our country. Our country is literally bleeding at the moment.
Polarized.
You know, we really need to there's high suicide rates, violence against women. You know, our children are getting raped at schools. You know what I mean? We need to say stop to that. So we need to keep fighting for positivity and justice and equality.
And I love that. And this speaks to you being that energy. Don't wait for someone else to step in and do it. Don't look up and say, why are you getting this wrong? You've got to do something for yourself.
Definitely.
Can I ask why him? You know, apart from achieving gold status, no, there would have been, I would imagine, a lot of deep thought about the kind of chemistry that's needed for the song. What's it been like working with Bravo? Why was this the perfect fit?
Yeah, you know, I think that answer is in two folds.
Okay.
One, since Driemanskap is somewhat regarded as OGs in the game, you know, we've been at it since, you know.
You've got your own path.
You know what I mean?
You stand in your own lane.
We are deliberate, you know, with having to bridge the gap between the new era and the so-called golden age,
it's vital,
so to speak, you know. So we saw Bravo to be the perfect fit for this collaboration in that sense, you know, because we come from a different age compared to where he's at, you know. And then the second part is that, you know, the song Phambili, as Mapi has elaborated, it embraces positivity and forward thinking. With everything that he has achieved at such a young age, I mean, it only made sense that we bring him on board and do what we are known best for.
I love it, man. Because you are kind of like a young OG. And that's a difficult status to achieve when you're a young man. But it speaks to the compound growth, how you've lent on great artists. You appreciate the music, the wordplay, the writing. There's a lot going into it. Were you nervous taking on Phambili? I mean, this is a different beast, man.
I think I was. Okay, to be honest, right? Because like I come from like a new wave and like a trap, like generation. Like people overlook the fact that like we actually are sons of rhythm and poetry. Before we started
There's
the
a
sound, like
syncopation
we
there.
grew up watching them, listening to them. So, like literally, like right now when I I was rehearsing. Last weekend, I wanted to call my high school friends. I'm like, gents, like I'm here with Driemanskap, So I would say like, I've always been ready. Like the music I'm currently like making right now is the music I always wanted to make like as a young Chen, And like to actually, I've been working with them, like on that specific song, there was like everything for me. That's why like I'm just like giving it like all my energy also just to make sure that I show up for it.
And
Real recognize real, man.
you must get a feeling. There are songs every once in a while that stand the test of time, but there is an energy around these songs that you
Yes.
get to plug into every once in a while. Why now? What is it about the timing? Is it the purpose-driven young people around us that are ready to hear a message like this? Why do you think this is so important?
Actually, sometimes we don't plan things according by ourselves, but the time revealed itself. Also we believe that there is nothing called a coincidence.
Oh, 100%.
So we believe it was a perfect time for this particular collaboration to happen. Even the things that this collaboration brought up, it's not just a song. Now it became a movement. Because last week we were at Bravo was performing at Grand Arena in Grand West Arena.
Oh.
Yeah, there was Java there. We were there. We were rocking the crowd. It was epic. There was fire in the building. Everyone loved the song. So yeah, it's just like it's God's timing. It's God's plan, man. That's what we
The
believe.
stars have aligned.
Yes,
And I say that a lot.
Yeah,
Bravo, I want to just connect with you because a lot of this speaks to a level of manifestation, and we joke about it with you on the show, on the times that you come in. We say, speak it, bro, speak that truth out there. I want to just take a little trip down memory lane, if we can, right now. Hopefully our team has got the clip ready, but I want to take you back just a few steps to another time that you were on your Feel Good Breakfast show. Take a look at this.
Let's check it out.
Another funny story. So in 2018, early, I actually was depressed and like I stopped everything, I was like studying and doing my thing. But I was still like trying to pursue this rap thing, but it was just not working out. And I got depressed, left everything, went to Gansbaai to live with my sister, recovered, like went to Claymont. I heard you guys were just
Yeah.
Oh, buddy. First of all, we look a lot younger, so I can only imagine you must feel a lot younger. How crazy to look at the version of the young man that is sitting here right now with that in his hands. When you think back to the uncertainty, to the risks that were taken, to that depression, how do you feel right now, bro?
Damn, it's so crazy. Thank you for that, actually.
Mind-blowing,
this is what I always say, right? Because I'm the moment, I don't get to experience myself,
Yeah.
But it's because of moments like this when you give me like a memory lane so I can sit down and like, I actually like did that, Yesterday I was actually reflecting about how much we, like the middle part of the journey is overlooked.
Yeah.
When
The
you
destination.
like when you're at a space, like nobody talks about like, like how tired you actually got. Nobody talk about how many times you wanted to quit. Nobody talks about like who really like stuck with you, Like only recently I discovered the fact that like, I have a friend, his name is Akolile, I call him Jads. This guy is the first guy that actually like put me in studio to actually like record a song, right? And he's still here with me. And like when I look around me, he always claps the loudest. Like I barely get excited for anything, to be honest. But he's always more excited than me, So I just sat down and actually like took it all in. I'm like, like, thank you, man. Like, to that guy for clapping the loudest when I couldn't clap for myself. Like, thank you to the journey. Thank you to my sister, for making sure that I didn't die. I literally left the hospital, I was not discharged,
Sure.
I unplugged the drip and left, like I was just ready. You know?
I
but
hope
my
there is-
sister made sure that she refuses that, like, I leave Earth like that.
Oh, man. I hope the people that you have just spoken about are watching right now, but I'm thinking of the young man, the young woman that is going through the most right now, hearing those words and seeing that version of you compared to this version of you sat next to these absolute legends. Phambili and Gay. Whoa. Oh, man, I cannot wait. This is going to be insane. There's nothing that I could say that is going to add anything to this performance. It is magical. The boys are here I want to say just for you, but I think they're kind of here for everybody this morning. And I'm going to say myself included, so I love you guys for being here so bright and early. They will be bringing you an unforgettable performance in just a moment. Stick around.